Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Guys on Draft. We're here. We're queer.
It's like you can't rhyme it with anything else.
Yeah,
you know, it's like it just happens.
We're back.
It's relevant.
It's a show where we draft things. Whatever subject we choose on whatever day, we draft it. So if you have any suggestions, please put them in the comments below, and we'll try to get to them. Now, to the panel here, I know Rocky's got the wheel set up, right? It's already ready to go. Zach has the subject.
I sure do.
Let's not waste any time. Do we remember what the last show was?
The last show was the Olympic show, right?
No, it was not. It was not.
We could say it was and cut the.
It was the one you just pulled up.
What was it?
Oh, you guys were doing something with
Everyday things.
Oh, yeah.
Everyday things.
Yeah,
things you do every day. Things you do
Mark
every
wasn't
day.
here. I think it was just three of us.
It was us three.
Oh yeah, that felt like forever ago.
Forget shows that you did. That's the thing you do probably every day, right?
Ah, that's
There you
good.
go.
Yeah, I do forget.
Someone had like wiping their butt, probably. Things you
Probably.
do every day. Not Phil. Phil
we
uses a
each
bidet.
took a different angle from it.
I would use a bidet. I've thought about buying the clip-on
I
one.
think so too. I mean, bidets probably makes
Clean
sense.
the old whistle.
Yeah.
I don't like jabbing a tissue up my ass.
Well, we already know you don't jab tissue up your ass. You
Jab a toilet
wipes.
wipe.
Phil
Yeah,
goes like
there you go.
handstand under like a
I
hand
think
blow
I
dryer.
would do something like that.
I feel like your family would appreciate you getting a bidet. That way you stop throwing your shitty wipes into the trash can that remain in the
And
bathroom.
then he's closing up the bag like some third world country.
What draft was that?
What'd you say?
Do you bury,
That was
do you
I have
bury
no
it-
idea what draft
where
that was.
like
Do you
that
bury it
came
in your
from.
backyard too?
What?
The bags after you wipe? and
Why would I do that?
dispose?
Do I put the kids' diapers there too?
Hey, well,
Maybe.
Yeah, dumbass.
it's funny that we're talking about.
You have dingleberries, bro.
That's great. Thanks for ruining that
Fucking
segue for me.
dingleberries,
Appreciate that.
bro.
Is that what you were gonna?
It's great that we're talking about things from other drafts.
Yeah.
Because today, what we're drafting.
Oh no,
Oh man, it's our
man.
best of all time.
Why don't you start doing the wheel?
It's done. Where'd it go?
Oh, you did it. We didn't see the. I'm saying start spinning it.
It's the draft.
It's the draft.
Oh, wow.
It's a good draft.
Why are there only
It's the draft.
Why are there only 14 up there?
Because,
Yeah, it's supposed to be 19.
wow,
I guess we're pausing here.
I messed up. Cue that thing of Mark. Technical difficulties.
Mark's face.
Oh my God. You gotta come up with 5 more.
He has them. He probably had to.
If this wasn't your last episode, you'd be fired. This kind of incompetence.
Was it Marvel football team or was it superhero football team? It was Marvel, right? I think it was just Marvel. Yeah.
Yeah, because I think we meant to do DC at some point. We never did.
We could do it now. Not at the anvils. The
So,
anvils gone.
Zach, is this a weird request? But you got any of your friends that might want to jump on the show?
Rocky, you're making it sound desperate now. Rocky. It's embarrassing.
No, I just you might know unicorn.
No, I feel like I really came in with the correct fuck you attitude, and you're destroying that now. You're tearing that down. I built that up for us.
For him?
Yeah.
For him.
Oh no, he's dead to us now.
Yeah.
No, he's.
But
he's
now I feel like you're pandering.
he's like one of Phil's shit rags. It's done.
Shit rag is
Buried in the
hilarious.
backyard.
Shit rag. That's funny. It's funny because my dad uses the term shit rag all the time. That's what he calls them. Shit rags.
He calls what shit rags?
He calls people
Toilet paper,
certain races.
paper towel,
Hey, he
anything,
calls
anything
certain
that
races you might be.
anything that
Probably.
removes shit from his sphincter is a shit rag.
Your dad seems like a very nice old man.
He is. He's not bad. He's all right.
Yeah, I want to know the dynamic, like what produced Mark, because like his mom and dad, they seem wonderful, like wonderful people.
He grew up in a shitty tourist town in southern New Jersey. That's what happened.
That's what
It
happened.
jarred him.
He hung out at the boardwalk probably on the weekends. A real douchebag.
No, fucking all them
With his
Jaws
fucking
100 times.
Jerk
Dodge
off.
Ram on 20s.
all them jerk off weekend warriors coming down, just jading me to life.
You hate people that have a good time.
bunch of Jameses. They all come down
That's
from
exactly
They
what
all
it
come
is.
down from Philadelphia.
You guys want to fucking buy boats?
You know the crazy
Enjoy
thing
their life?
is, like, of everybody in this, like everybody right here, James is probably the least likely to do that. Walk away from conversations. So something happened to cause him. I probably walk away from more conversations just because I'm an idiot.
Yeah, you are.
Phil does it too, but it's
I
because he's
don't
mean.
I walk away from. Do I? I do. Yeah, you're right. When I have my chance.
If there's something coming out of my mouth, you were to fucking stand there and listen to every word I deliver. That's how it should go.
One more, Dad Pants. Come on.
One more. We got a wild card, no?
No, we don't. We stopped doing.
Oh yeah, so 2 more, Dad Pants.
You should.
No,
you
we
should
stopped,
see.
we stopped doing.
We
wild
stopped
cards.
the wild card. Yeah.
This is the new school one, I thought.
What's the new school one? What's the new school one? There was a wild card.
Is it a wild card or
We
we picking
stopped.
for them?
We picked for them. Yeah, that's what it is.
You should see my
I
new
didn't see 19.
my New Balances are tinted green from mowing the lawn in them.
What do you? Why are you doing that? Does that spin count? No. Who got
Who
it?
got
You?
it?
Good. Get that out of the pile. All right,
I mean,
big
number
talker
one
over
means
here.
the least here.
I wouldn't again.
We all like our own things.
This was a good idea, Zach. I'll give that to you. I feel like you put a lot of
Wonder
heart
if-
into this. Kind of feels like your swan song in a way that like you're trying to convince yourself not to walk away,
Thanks, therapist.
but you're like, this show. Or
Everybody
a third
knows he's the
cat?
guy to talk
I don't
to.
know. A third cat seems really fucking
I mean, the only thing I'll say is I'm kind of impressed that he thought about dumping Samara for us. I mean, like it flashed.
I don't think
into-
he said that.
Well,
And now that's on
He
air.
he
implied-
said I
it.
can't, which means he.
I
for a
flat out
second, it
asked him.
flashed.
I'm a smart person. I think of every single thing possible.
Yeah.
Did you tell her that?
So let's game
If
that.
not, I mean, we could probably keep.
Let's
you on the
game that
show.
scenario.
What? I break up with Samara.
Yeah,
do the
let's game
podcast
that out.
instead?
Yeah.
I lose every friend I have.
Why? So you lose
'Cause
every
that's
friend?
a stupid fucking choice.
Yeah, but then you put all
no,
your
you
time and
know-
effort into this.
You
You
get
can
new-
blow up.
you get
You're
new
right.
friends.
You're right.
You won't lose every friend.
I moved
There'll
back
be
into my
friends
parents-
that stick by you.
New, better friends.
I moved back to my parents' house.
That's
I never
it.
shower.
That's a
Closer
plus.
to
That's
I eat
not
a lot
plus.
of food.
We
Closer
blow
to
up.
Claremont.
We start doing campus tours. Everyone's just throwing their fucking panties
Oh,
at you
yeah.
on stage.
Yeah.
Right.
Campus
There you
tours is
go.
crazy.
Because we're all
For the show.
taken, and you're single at this point.
I don't.
And
think,
we're on
I think
tour.
we would
We
be
do a
voted
campus
off
tour.
campus. We'd be like Charlie Kirk. They'd be like, "Yeah, you're a fucking commie." Like they'd be like, it would be like
You like football?
first time Mark said gay, you said retarded. I said something
Jesus.
wrong. We'd
First,
be like, voted
first
off the
campus tour. We reasons why Zach would be good in bed draft.
All right, so let's get to that draft, right? What was the draft?
Yeah, so we're doing the draft
Draft
today. Just a compilation of some of our funny, some of our worst, some of our best drafts, in my opinion at least. We got 20 picks on the board. Yeah, I mean this is pretty subjective. Whatever you think your angle whatever you want your angle to be here,
Yeah.
take that away.
I'm gonna start
This-
spinning.
This
Yeah,
is bringing
start
back.
spinning.
This is bringing back some memories.
Yeah,
Wow.
trip down memory lane.
Oh yeah, you were on these shows. I was about to say you didn't watch any of these, so
All right, I feel like we all won here.
Wait, can we?
Mark has the first choice.
there you
Yes.
go, Mark.
Can we pause again?
Why did we fall?
Did I spell
has-
something wrong?
He has QB as a woman draft up there twice.
Yeah.
Oh, I
does
guess
he?
well, Mark, you didn't win. We got to respin.
I knew I was forgetting. Okay, hold on. Because I wrote down 14.
You did forget something.
All right, so I'm
It's
first.
a poor showing.
Unsexy female names. Yeah, I forgot about that.
That was a great episode.
What was the 1-1? Was it Blanche?
No, it might have been Ethel.
Together, you know
I wasn't part of the Will Smith draft.
friends forever.
I wasn't part of the pie draft.
Answering questions nobody asked for 1,000, Greg.
Things we do for $1 million. Man, we should have done $1 billion because $1 million's like nothing anymore.
I thought, well, 1 million is good, though.
Says you
Yeah, this guy. Fuck this
elitist-
guy.
you elitist son of a bitch.
All right, I get $225 a month in the subscriptions. I don't know what to do.
I have $1
And-
million and $1 million offshore accounts.
And we're live.
All right, I'm going to start spinning the wheel while you guys
I
chat.
think that's all staying in.
So I got first pick.
The million was perfect, though.
Second
I'll tell
pick
you
goes
why
to
when we get to it.
Man, it's just, we are traveling the world here. Zach, for your swan song, you get first.
That feels
what
right.
the fuck?
You're spinning it
You
count.
stopped
What
us.
the count?
The draft wasn't correct.
Honest.
It didn't count when I had to redo it.
That's
So it doesn't
brutal.
count when you got to redo it. Phil, you are second.
Mark's gonna get last.
stupid. So stupid.
Oh, this looks bad for you, Mark. Oh, Mark, you are fourth.
That's because that shit is fixed. I bet if you were to redo it again,
Wait,
Zach would be last.
I will say, when we started this show, you did have a run at the beginning where you were last, so it feels apropos.
All right.
Yeah. All right, so let's do the wild card.
Are we?
Nah.
We're not doing a
There's
wild
no
card.
wild
are we?
Yeah, I
card.
got 20
Well,
picks
I'm
on the
going to
board.
spin it anyways.
We'll
Damn
do
it.
it.
To see who would have got a
Or
wild
do we
card.
give them? Yeah,
man.
let's just pick it straight up.
Okay, I heard.
Let's raw dog it.
Who
Raw
would have
dog this
who
draft.
would have gotten a wild card though?
Me.
Oh, well,
Yeah,
good
there
thing it
you
doesn't
go.
count.
Look at you.
Yeah, I would encourage anyone that's watching to not only like, comment, and subscribe, but go back and check out all these episodes
these out.
because this is a trip down memory lane. This is some of our favorites, some of our worst. So you be the judge, honestly, on that, and go back and check out the over 113 episodes that we have of Guys on Draft. 'Cause
quite a bit.
That's what I went through in the playlist on our YouTube channel.
Wow, and you only
Quite a
found
bit.
20 that were worth writing down.
Yeah, it was hard picking 20.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So with the first overall pick, I have to grab my marker.
Who's first?
Zach,
Oh.
you're second.
My,
next.
my team is Team Draft
Yep.
to stay on brand with how I team name things. Good grammar. I think I'm going to go with what I think our most successful video is on social media at GON Podcast. Go follow.
Oh, I know what this is.
It is the hottest quarterbacks draft. Taking hottest quarterbacks draft, number one overall. Definitely from a number standpoint was our best video.
You were really in your element that day.
And it was fun. It was fun. You know, we saw that inspiration online. We said, hey, we can do it even better. And we
Yeah.
did.
We were passionate about our choices too. Like I'll stand by mine.
I have some regrets.
I think I do too.
I have some regrets.
Yeah.
Jimmy Gropp, you all regret not choosing Jimmy as 1-1.
I do. No.
He's the best looking QB.
I just feel like
not as a woman, he wasn't.
No, this isn't that.
This
though.
is
Oh,
the
this
hottest-
is just hottest QB.
just hottest
oh,
QB
yeah, I
draft.
do regret not
Yeah.
picking him earlier.
I'm taking the original, not the sequel.
Yeah, I think the Jalen Hurts fad kind of died. He got less hot.
No, stop
when he
it.
started sucking last year at the
No.
end of the season. He
Well,
sure
that-
did.
That forehead.
Daniel
grew
Jones
a
must
lot.
be god awful.
Daniel Jones is fucking hot right now with the
Oh,
beard.
yeah?
He's hot.
Preseason.
He's hotter than
Preseason
Jalen right
baddie?
now. Oh, preseason, but he better keep
I'm
it.
going to say this for Daniel Jones, and this is a compliment.
I don't
They
like
have
these.
got. Listen, I low key like their wide receiver core. I think it's
Low key. We talked about that on Guys on Sports.
yeah.
Sure did.
I think
Check it out.
he's got some ammunition. He's got some people
Oh,
to throw to.
he hates it.
Yeah.
We beat
Malik-
them though at
Malik
the end of the
might
year last
be
year. It was
the
pretty
real
bad.
deal.
Hey, go ahead and
Malik
say this in
looks good.
preseason. That's
Pick
fine.
6. It was pick 6.
I can see it now. The Giants are rounding into like week 10. They're like 3 and like.
You know we're
8
better than you
or
historically, right? As a franchise,
3 and 6.
right?
Nothing,
You realize that?
Nailed it.
Yeah. All right. You guys
So yeah,
ready?
hottest quarterback.
I feel
draft.
like that draft was probably skewed in Rocky's favor. I feel like Rocky's probably got the most.
I do think he won. Unfortunately, he had
He
Jimmy
got the
Garoppolo,
baddies.
Tom
he got
Brady.
all the baddies.
I think he
Yeah,
does all
I
the
got
research
Russell
on that
Wilson.
though.
I got some of the older, like the hot
Yeah.
Tom Brady,
the Hollywood
yeah.
staples.
And then he
if you
put a
will.
little bow on top with Will Levis, who was a rookie.
Yeah.
And was
And
can we get an
that-
age check on that?
That was foreshadowing too. I mean, you didn't even know that sex tape was going to leak and just prove your worth even more,
Yeah, there we go.
unless you saw it before
Guy eats
everybody
mayo.
else.
Guy puts mayo in coffee.
He,
This
you
is
know,
16.
they're making a male cologne, right?
Oh, really? What's it called?
I don't know.
Mayo?
I seen that.
Mayo
probably
alone?
should.
It's called Back Shots
Why?
by Will Levis.
This
Wow.
is why we would get voted off the campus right there.
Yeah,
Stuff like that.
would
Okay,
be
so
it.
it's my turn, huh?
That would
So
be it.
that's number 10 that went, right? Yeah, okay. Do.
do a whole lot.
There's quite a few
What's your
great
team name?
team draft day.
Oh, that's good.
What was yours?
Team draft.
Tracks.
Not feeling very creative, I think.
No, not really.
It's
I
the
mean, I was
draft
going to go
draft,
back
team
draft.
draft.
I mean, you got to put draft in the name, right?
Yeah, you do.
Rough draft.
What's number 19?
Number
good
19 is the duos draft, where you
Oh, it
and
looks like duds.
Yeah, it
Where's
does.
the D?
Yeah, I don't.
Oh, it's a capital D.
I don't know. Where is the D?
Oh,
Trying to do
no.
this with my left hand.
Oh, man.
You're not ambidextrous, are you?
This is a scintillating.
That was bad.
Scintillating.
Scintillating.
Dust draft.
Duos draft is when you and Rocky just tag teamed a draft. You guys talked about the best duos.
Oh, we did. We duoed
Yeah,
it.
we did. That's right. Yeah.
That was a good draft.
I think that was
a
the
doozy.
first duo
Yeah.
draft that we actually
That's why
did.
we did it. We did it because we were
the duo,
dynamic
yeah.
duo.
Fuck you guys.
Yeah.
Or a
You
last
know-
man standing.
Okay. All right. So you know what I'm going to do, which I thought, looking back when I rewatched, it was chock full of laughs. A lot of high points, not too many low points. I'm going with number 12.
Ah, damn it. See, now I don't think you should be allowed to take
son of a
somebody
bitch.
else's.
No, don't take them off the board.
Damn
I
it.
wanna
shouldn't
still
be
see
That
them.
was
We know
allowed.
gonna
which
be
ones are
mine, and now
drafted.
suddenly I'm reeling. And this was, I'm gonna say, the clear 1-1. Zach let us down. This was a laugh riot. A laugh riot.
I wasn't even on that episode. Jared King was.
Yeah. Oh, even better.
Even better.
Trisha was highly offended by this episode, so I knew that it was a classic.
Hit the mark.
Instant classic.
I was not on this draft either, but
Oh, dang.
You weren't on this draft?
no. But he was texting
Who
me
was
for
the fourth?
ideas, and let me
I
tell
hated
you,
one of Mark's, yeah.
yeah.
Let
I
me-
had
It was a
one
good
of
one.
Mark's late.
let me
What
tell you.
was-
Oh
what
my
was it?
God! I spammed him with about 1,000
He
book
did.
ideas.
He did, and once I dug through all the inappropriate words, the stuff you can't
used
say.
like 4 of
the
them on
curse
the
words.
show.
Nah.
Yeah, he did.
There was one that you put, what was it, a master
You're not taking
class?
credit for them, you son of a bitch.
Part of the book.
Anal sex, a master class. That was the one that I used from him. The rest I already had versions of, so I didn't need them. And then the rest were non-PC.
That was a good show. It was a good
Children's books
that-
that were never published.
Exactly.
Yeah, children's books. that
So they
that-
shouldn't have been published.
Yeah, were written possibly, but never published.
Yeah.
So, yeah,
That's a
that was
good one. That's a
one.
doozy.
Boy, that's a punch in the gut right there.
You're welcome.
Yeah, you're
Wow.
really.
You were trying to say we shouldn't be able to use.
Well, I mean that
The hell?
of everything on this board, that was the clear 1-1, and so I felt like you should have let me
Clear
take it
1-1? Okay,
because it was mine.
We should incorporate that new wild
inspired.
card we talked about the last episode. That's the one.
Yeah, it should be where I could steal.
Somebody could challenge.
Well, I actually got the wild card, so why don't we just go?
No,
ahead and
we're not
say
doing that.
I can
No,
still
no,
use.
we're not doing
We're
that.
not doing that.
We're not doing that.
Okay,
Yet.
so let
Too
me
soon.
see.
Yeah.
Which one did I?
I don't know.
I don't want to pick things that I wasn't part of
Why?
Yeah, what?
because the greatness of me wasn't there, and I don't want to be held
Okay.
responsible for you guys.
That tracks.
Whoever was eating Reese cups with this microphone, were you using this microphone as a plate?
Just enjoy the smell. You're acting like Reese's smell bad. Who doesn't like Reese's?
You try to get the peanut butter off of your tongue by using the microphone? I don't understand.
Why are you complaining?
What is
Why you
butter?
complain? You rather smell like hot shit?
No,
Because
I'd
it
rather
could smell like somebody's
nothing.
hot breath, but it smells like Reese's.
Yeah. So, boy, this is tough.
You're really
I'm
having a
not
tough
gonna
time.
lie, man.
You
I'm
didn't
not
think
gonna
this
lie.
out, no? You thought there was
And-
no way that was going before you went.
Well,
yeah, you had no plan V.
Yeah, I didn't think you
Bad
would
draft
take,
strat.
take mine.
Bro doesn't have a
not
draft
yours.
strat.
Okay, no, it's 100% mine.
That's
This
a belong-
Sounds a
the
little
shameless
possessive.
plugs.
So I'm going to stick with the sports world.
press
fucking
it so hard when you
murdering
read
that board.
Tip's about to disappear.
Pause.
And we draft things, QBs as women draft.
Oh, so my pick, but
Yeah.
the sequel.
Yeah, well, I think the hottest QBs was my suggestion, so I owed you.
Well, that we're not picking who had the best idea
This
for
is
draft.
hearsay.
No, but I'm just saying that mine were 1-1 and 1-2. I like that. Please.
Yeah, but what made them was all our answers and you stealing Mark's answers.
First of all,
right?
the kids' books, every answer was mine.
No.
Yes, every
You
answer.
just said that he was texting you
I
and you
wrote
said
it.
you
No.
used them.
Okay,
You used a bunch.
no, I did not.
Almost half.
So really, Mark made the show without being here.
Listen,
Dang. That's called presence.
the vile stuff
I
that
wasn't
comes
gonna say
out of
that,
Mark's
but-
mouth, I couldn't use half. And keep gainfully employed.
This did end the debate of best looking person in the NFL though was Jimmy Garoppolo because he got 1-2 in the hottest quarterbacks and 1-1 in the hottest quarterbacks.
He's a pretty hot girl. And a lot of times a hot guy doesn't equal a hot girl.
Oh,
but
listen, there's
Trevor
something.
Lawrence looked the exact same.
There's something about Jimmy that people like.
Look like Ellen
There is
DeGeneres.
something. Yeah, there's something about many things about Jimmy. That
Bone
people like,
structure.
but-
I was surprised. Zach Wilson surprised me.
Zach Wilson was a girl next door. It was a straight. Who picked?
Actually,
it was
yeah.
you, right?
Kyler
You?
Murray. Kyler Murray was attractive too. I think you picked him late.
No, I didn't. Did I?
Yeah, you
I don't
did.
think so.
You just know
went
that-
with your short
no,
queen.
I don't think I picked Kyler Murray.
Short queen.
I don't think I picked Kyler Murray.
I
to
can't
be
remember
honest
any of
with
the
you.
other ones that are on that list.
I think somebody took Matt Stafford late.
Dude,
Yes.
someone had to take
Yes, I took Stafford because he's All-American. He looks like an All-American. You know,
Did somebody have to take Deshaun Watson?
All-American
Because
Pie.
there's someone had to take
Deshaun Watson is a
who's
female.
the
is
backup
hideous.
quarterback for the Texans? Long
CJ
neck.
Stroud.
Davis Mills.
Someone had to take Davis Mills, or didn't have to, but they took Davis Mills, I think, over Deshaun Watson.
Oh, man.
Deshaun Watson was bad.
he's
Bad.
Deshaun Watson
but he's
is
not
bad.
a
But
really
not
good-looking
good
guy,
bad.
to be honest. I don't think either.
He's
Yeah,
not.
tell us more.
He's not.
He didn't make the house quarterback draft.
No, he's
didn't.
got
You're
well,
right.
but that's partly because
Well, that's because he banged Mia Khalifa in that Nerf basketball 1-on-1 in his apartment.
What kind of
What?
what reference?
What?
What?
You never saw
Why
those
do you
clips?
know all the sex tapes?
Oh my God, that's
You
not
have
a
to be-
sex tape.
You do know all the stuff.
He
though.
plays Mia Khalifa 1-on-1 in
Who's
Nerf
Mia
basketball.
Khalifa?
You have to be on YouTube Premium for that.
Mia Khalifa is just.
He's full of it.
I was just joking with
He's
him.
he's. This is
Hey,
in case
she-
Trish watches. He doesn't want to.
Hey, she's turned to God. Just saying.
Yeah, I bet.
Okay.
Oh, he
Just
actually
'cause
does
you
know.
bang
I thought
a
he was
bunch
doing
of-
the-
Moving on. Whose turn is
Just
it?
because you bang a bunch of dudes named Jesus doesn't mean you're turning to God. Let me tell you. All right,
Jeez.
team.
And there we go.
Team.
monetized.
Here's a guy is going with the Armageddon grocery draft.
That's a very clever
this
one.
Was
That
great.
is OG.
This was great.
one of our
Yeah.
first
I gotta
episodes.
rewatch.
One
You
of our
guys
first episodes.
allowed me to get a gun at like 1-4. You guys were taking like other things. I
You
got
took a gun.
Like,
What
Yeah.
did I take?
Someone took like milk.
Yeah, so you
Yeah.
took.
No, I didn't take
Somebody
the
took
stupid
beer.
ones.
He took beer.
Yeah.
Somebody
he took stupid shit.
Somebody took gas. Like somebody like it was supposed to be
You
grocery.
gotta look back. You gotta go back and look.
That was the
was
third.
I just
insane.
remembered
episode.
gun. I was like, you guys gave me the only way to defend yourself in the apocalypse.
This is
that
probably
true? Is that
also,
yours?
I'd imagine, the toughest edit you've had yet. Because I think this episode was about 3.5 hours long.
It was long.
And somehow you trimmed it down
Well,
to.
back then we tried to
45 minutes.
justify more.
Yeah, that's fair.
It was
we're
insane.
Yeah. Now we don't care. Now we're just like, this is my answer. Hey, Zach, were you part of that draft?
I wasn't.
Yeah. You weren't
I
on the
made the-
team yet, were you?
No, I was.
You were.
I made the graphic for it.
Oh, Armageddon I thought you were on the Armageddon grocery. No.
No, because I remember getting the list and I was like, "What did you guys draft?" Because I was like, it was like milk, like a screwdriver, a gun. I was like, "What?"
This is back when we were in the garage, too.
Yeah,
That was
Was
a
it?
garage draft.
it was
yeah?
the
Good
third
old
ever
days.
episode released.
Good old days.
I believe. I think it was the third.
A lot of
The
clips to
first
go through here.
the first guys on draft episode was summer or beach draft. One
Was
of
that the
those two.
first?
Yeah, and
No,
then-
gamblers draft, where you
Yes.
like risky things.
yeah, we
Risky
had that, and then we had first 5. One of them was best movies, best 80s movies.
Well, another one of the earlier ones is on this board too. With the second pick in team draft, I am going to go with, this is one of my favorites because it has one of my favorite clips that I made. I'm going to go with airport phrases draft,
Yeah.
Yes.
which was like a bad
Yeah.
pitch.
I think it was
By
like
whoever-
things you shouldn't say in an airport.
Yeah. Yeah. And then I forget what the context was, but I remember what I clipped and I was like, what are you going to do? Walk out into the desert and suck on a cactus.
Yes.
And then everyone was like, wait, what the fuck did you just say?
Yes. Yeah.
I went on a tangent and I like blacked out and then started just talking.
You
But
woke
yeah,
up.
airport phrases. That was
You woke up in the inner desert sucking on a cactus.
that was
guy.
That's crazy.
some ayahuasca, perhaps. Yeah, that was a fun draft. That was a surprising gem of an episode.
You know what we should have done?
What?
We should have. No, we shouldn't have.
What?
I was going to say we could have done like hardest drugs any of us had ever taken.
My list
Wow.
would be very short, to be
Really?
honest with you.
Really?
Why is that a surprise to you?
Really?
You've taken hard drugs?
Me saying ayahuasca made you think of this? So did you take ayahuasca?
No, I plead the fifth.
Like
Oh.
like harder than Cialis?
Nice.
What was the one we were just talking about? What was I looking up?
You were looking up
the Armageddon grocery draft.
Dang, dude, brain rot's getting to you. You were scrolling on your phone and forgot what you're
I
doing.
see them and I see these other ones and it's like
There's a lot of, you know what? We
bringing
have
up memories.
produced a tremendous amount of good content.
Yeah.
We do.
I mean, it's funny.
Yeah. Go back and watch it. We literally have like hundreds. We literally have hundreds of episodes that you can go watch. So do it.
He was scrolling. He got lost. He's in the Twitter hose now.
Somehow I got to Twitter.
Why are you on Ms. Khalifa?
WizKhalifa.com.
Overrated, dude.
So yeah,
Is it my
airport,
turn again? Okay.
airport draft. Airport phrases draft.
I was
I'll take
hoping
them in a
that
second.
fell to me, quite honestly, in the second round. That was a good one. That was a good draft. I enjoyed that one a lot.
Okay, so my turn once again. Team draft day. Now here's the tough part. I don't remember all of I remember them, but not well enough to
Have a memory tied to it, kind of thing. I can help you out here.
I think I like number 7.
Yeah, that
And
was
I
a good
think I'm
draft.
gonna go with number 7.
Damn it.
Correct me if I'm wrong.
That's the second time you sniped my answer. It's a good one.
Man.
What makes you a manager? I
I don't know that I
picking-
remember many of those answers.
picking
though.
things up,
Funny enough, it was another duos.
Peeing outside.
peeing outside.
Yeah.
One of my favorite answers that I had was figuring it out.
Yeah, just figuring it out.
Yeah.
That was
That's
another
what a
one
man-
of
you
you
gotta
guys.
figure it out.
It was just you and Phil on
Oh,
that
man,
episode.
just you and I, Phil.
Is that just me and you again?
It sure was.
What makes you a man?
So you know what I find amazing, Phil, is that 2 of ours alone made it
Yeah.
up here. So I don't know what that says.
I don't
You got
know what it
100
says.
and
It says a
something,
lot.
100 and something drafts. And
Pretty sure I was in that one too.
I feel like
Which
it was
one?
just. I think it was just. I remember because the camera angle was really bad, so I know
Yeah.
I wasn't there.
Pretty sure I was in that one.
Wow.
Real
Thanks,
funny,
guys.
though.
All right, so let me see. Airport draft is gone. I was going to go what makes you a man. That's gone. So I'm going to go with my backup. I really enjoyed this draft.
Things that make you a piece of shit draft is a good one too. See, I keep seeing different drafts and it's sidetracking me.
I like this, and I might be incredibly hungry right now.
Ah, you son of a bitch.
So this definitely is playing into it, why I'm choosing it. But I do think that of all of our drafts, this did give us a window into each one of our eccentricities, like the thing that we go to, and that would
Yeah.
be the late night snack draft.
Yeah, it's when we learned that
yeah.
your affinity for Tostinos was
I don't think
unrivaled.
I don't think I chose Tostinos though.
Tino's.
I don't think I did, but I know we talked about it quite a bit. And then Phil, he ratcheted it up by adding Parmesan cheese and butter.
That was your idea.
Do you want to know?
You're the one that told me to do that. Piece
Here's
of garbage.
Here's a real story. After that episode aired, Phil was going to die on that hill. He invited me over to watch football that next Sunday.
I remember, 'cause you
and
told
he
me
made me.
It was good.
He made a gigantic
I remember.
thing.
Was it good?
Those Totino
Because you
pizza
told me
rolls.
that he kept handing them to you,
my God.
but he was shirtless and he kept wiping off his hands on his chest.
He's
I remember you saying that, and his hair was matted,
Wait, Phil fed me some of those too. I remember I went to go watch the Giants Packers game.
but that was
Duh.
like a baby bird, right?
He kept
fed you
saying
like that.
the key to a great pizza roll. That was his phrase, and then it was like fresh minced garlic, and
did.
as he's dabbing
did.
it in there, he's like, "It's the quality of the Parmigiana," and he didn't just have craft Parmesan. He had a fucking brick of Parmesan that the man.
And he was
He then shredded over top of these things like a goddamn delicacy.
Was it good?
Yeah.
It was.
I don't know. I never
was
tried
good.
it.
It was good.
We never shared it.
Ironically,
I'm assuming you had it. You're the one that gave me the recipe.
I said, I think
testing out
I
on you.
said, I bet this would taste good, and then you ran with it.
That's
He
right.
picked fresh basil from his
Okay.
garden.
You know, we did
It
it.
was a whole thing.
We did an ethnic traits draft.
yeah, we did.
It's good.
It was good.
What were
One-
some of the answers?
Number 1 was Caucasian punctuality, which is great. Number 2 was African American athleticism, and I think that's
One
That sounds like an answer I took.
I
to
think
be
that was,
politically
I
correct.
think that was the one that me, you, and Josh did. I think.
I think this was mine. That was my pick.
Oh, maybe I wasn't there. Yes.
Yeah, because this is the one where I did the.
I remember being happy I wasn't part of
I
it.
remember having Latin passion at 3.
I did the fishing for the village.
I had the GOAT team though. Look, I had I had African American athleticism. That's a tongue twister. Caucasian fishing skills, Latin passion, Italian cooking, and Irish drinking ability. That's
That's
come
pretty
on.
good. That's a
pretty
solid
good.
team. Solid
pretty
team.
damn
I
good.
ironically
Not
remember
bad.
the late night snacks draft, although that was a Sunday morning episode, and I was out drinking the night before, and I was aggressively hungover for that episode. And then you guys made the joke that I think I clipped of, you guys said that I like would drive to a McDonald's like super drunk in order, but I don't do that.
Yeah.
I remember you guys saying like, yeah, I'll take McNuggets, and then like driving away.
Well, I think.
What do you guys want?
in your intoxication, we thought you might like freak out a little bit, not know what to draft, like be that guy at McDonald's that doesn't act like they have never been there, don't know the menu, and that you will like panic order,
Nah,
That's
I
my
get the
kid.
same thing every time. 1 McChicken, 1 McDouble, a medium fry.
That's my kids every time we go through a drive-through. I'm like, act like you've been here before.
Oh yeah.
They're like, I don't know.
I
wanna
used to pause.
Dad, what do they have? You're
I
like,
used to stop the car before
you're like,
we
it's
got.
Chick-fil-A.
Yeah.
You got fucking chicken.
Yeah. Before we got to the speaker, I would pause and say, "Hey, get your shit together."
Yeah, honestly, I hate like
Don't be
wasting
those
time.
people. Yeah.
Why am I the only guy in the celebrity hall pass draft that didn't pick a dude?
Hey, well, we're
No, I
gonna
didn't
talk about
either.
it.
Yeah.
So
I didn't pick
cool
a
your
dude.
jets.
I mean, whose turn
You
is
didn't pick a
it?
dude
Yeah,
either.
Phil,
Nah.
you're getting ahead of yourself looking through all these drafts.
I feel like it's
Look at the
Phil's
ones on
turn,
the
right?
board.
'Cause
Zach
just-
picked 4 guys.
Yeah, I know.
Did you just pick?
I
What a
did. No, I
fruit
didn't.
basket, huh?
Wait, who just won? Oh, you did.
Oh, I did.
Very
So,
telling.
Mark, this is you, buddy.
It's
You're
me.
on.
Is it
All
your
right,
turn to
so
talk?
team, here's the guy.
We're reminiscing too much.
Well, this it's kind of like a death. The service.
The swan song.
Go ahead.
Team, here's the guy who's going to go with one of my favorites of all time because it was kind of a peek into Pandora's box of names that we don't like. Unsexy female names draft.
That was a good one.
That was a great episode.
Yeah. You know what's crazy? We never did unsexy male names. We never bookended it.
We should bookend it. Put it on the list.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Put on the
That'll
list.
clean up
Write
your
that down,
digital
Zach.
footprint.
Zach,
Put that-
write
put
it
that on
down.
the list.
Zach, put it on the list,
Put on
please.
the-
Yeah, that'll clean up the digital footprint a little bit because then if they go, why they do only the girl names?
I did have a Zach special draft that I was kind of holding on to
Whoa.
that it'll die a death now.
What was it?
No.
We
man.
can't do it without him.
Greatest names for your kitty cat.
Aw.
That could mean more than one thing.
Well,
And maybe
sure,
that's,
and that's
the reason why we
maybe
didn't do
Mark
the
will run with it.
Yeah. Clemantha.
Didn't we have that draft already?
Which one? Kitty cat names?
Yeah.
No.
I was going to
Yeah,
add
we
on
did.
here.
Did
Actually,
we?
I'll save it for the end.
Oh no, we had the name for your member. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Bad draft.
That
Okay,
was-
cool.
I was there
Your
for that
baby.
meeting.
So my turn, huh? Let's see here.
I thought you just went.
No,
No,
Mark
I
went.
did.
Okay.
I did with the unsexy female names. I think Ethel was the one.
I'm going to go with
Ethel's a bad one.
Marvel football team draft.
That was a good one.
Super creative. One of my genuine favorite episodes. If I could recommend an episode for someone to watch, it would be that. Because not only are we trying to make a team of like quarterback, wide receivers, running back, tight end, but then you have to associate a superhero, a Marvel superhero with it. Just really cool. I mean, I don't think anyone else has really done that, to be honest.
No,
Not that I've seen, at least.
We're pioneers in that field.
And you picked Vision to be, or no, I picked Vision to be wide receiver, and you're like, there's one flaw with that. He doesn't have a heart. And I was like, what the fuck does that have to do with
He
anything?
doesn't have a heart.
Yeah.
Yeah,
True.
Hulk was like a
Does
running
he
back
love football?
It's dumb.
Did anybody take Thanos for defense?
I think I tried taking Thanos, but then you guys wouldn't let me have him with the Infinity Gauntlet.
Well, Thanos couldn't. I mean, Thanos
Yeah.
let an axe hit him in the chest with the gauntlet. So, is he really good at playing defense?
Can he throw the football? It's basically the comp.
Can he throw the football with the glove on?
Oh,
Yeah, I don't remember who I chose, but I remember
mean, I could
feeling
do
I
this all
had the
day.
best quarterback of anybody.
We had like Hawkeye. Thor was a quarterback. I remember Juggernaut
Thor
and Hulk
was
were running
chosen because of
backs.
his all-American good looks, which I
Somebody
found
had Captain
hilarious
America.
I think
because-
it's Nordic good
yeah.
looks.
No, well,
Captain
the
America was
person
taken.
said- as American, I said he's Nordic.
That was a fun
guys,
draft.
you guys should go back and watch. This.
Yeah.
Nightcrawler was a wide receiver, I believe, or he was on defense because he could be everywhere.
Yeah,
I
Nightcrawler was
had the
good.
person that just appeared.
That was probably Nightcrawler.
Yeah.
Oh, there. Yep.
The person that just
Person that
appears.
disappeared.
Okay, yeah, Marvel football draft.
That'd be fun to reboot with
Or we could
with
just watch that one.
superheroes from the boys.
With Zach's replacement.
That'd be a good episode too.
Yeah, when will that draft be in like 3 years?
Her name's Kitty.
Her name's Kitty. Okay, late night snacks is gone. Airport phrases is gone. Do 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 do. Ooh, I'm going number 8.
This
Superpower
was
along the
another
same
good
lines.
one.
This one was good.
This was one I 100% won. Like,
I
it wasn't even
don't
close.
agree.
This was
And I think you admitted it during the show that I had won.
this was one of our new school episodes because we would
Sorry, dude, you're
pick-
too close to the fire.
there would be like random
remember
stuff.
remember what Zach chose with the 1-1 with his 1-1?
It wasn't 1-1.
What
Oh yeah, I
was-
had to because you guys gave me a wild
Was it
card.
like invisibility or
No,
something?
no, no.
What was it?
Swallow things? Remember?
yeah,
That was number 2. It was
yeah.
pick 2.
No, it was can deep throw anything.
Can deep throw anything. Yeah.
That was a fun draft because like the picks were made for you, so like slightly invisible was
Yeah.
the one that you had, and
Yeah.
one of my favorite picks probably of all time.
Slightly invisible.
Slightly
Yeah,
invisible is so funny,
Because
but
we argued
also
about
applicable.
we argued what that even meant.
Because he's like
We're like, what does that even
he's
do for
hardly
you?
visible at night and somewhat visible during the day.
We need to go back and like read the answers, but I remember decidedly winning and you decidedly losing because you made like one hairpin.
Oh, I took the invisibility instead of super speed.
Yes.
Yeah, and I took super
forgot.
speed
I
after
forgot
that.
super speed was there. Yeah.
Yes.
I remember because you guys gave me can deep throw anything. I was like, okay, I have to win the draft. So then after that,
Yeah,
I
I
took
gave
acid
it to
spit.
him. Yeah,
And then
I
yeah.
still got
But
fat.
the
I
only
was-
one you
I was
guys made
cooking.
fun of me is the pick about being able to like talk to anything underwater. And you guys made fun of that.
Because you can't breathe underwater. You can just talk to things underwater.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah, that was a good one. Superpowers draft was a fun. That was a fun one to do in the new school way because the picks were fun.
Yeah, because you got to set them up.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've had a few. That new school way works good for certain drafts.
Oh, it's Rocky's turn. You can tell because of the mic. Here's the.
I can't remember the Will Smith draft.
He just slapped Chris Rock, so we thought it'd be funny to do like Will Smith
No,
draft.
I remember the premise. I'm trying to remember some of the answers from that though.
Oh man, yeah. I think like one of them, like some of them were like Will Smith in movies. Some of them were like just angry Will Smith. Like it was kind of really everywhere.
yeah,
Yeah.
it was just Will Smith.
Will Smith does have one of the greatest movies of all time.
Pursuit of Happiness. Pursuit
No.
of Happiness.
No,
Oh.
and I'm judging you for saying that.
I've never seen it.
I Am Legend.
After Earth?
I Am Legend was
Is that with the robots?
no, it was
No, that's iRobot.
that was
the
really
one
the
I've seen.
first the first of the zombie movies.
Oh, heard.
That wasn't the first
wasn't
of
the
the
first.
zombie
One of
movies.
one of the new school one of the new school zombie movies.
Aren't they rebooting that too? Aren't they? Isn't there an I Am
Yeah, they're
Legend too?
doing some shit. Yeah,
Jada's playing Will Smith.
she's playing his dog. All right.
All right, so mine is going to be the worst things draft. This was good, and I think this was your draft actually.
Probably.
Yeah, yeah, and there was a lot of angst and anger in this draft, but it was good. Yeah, it was good.
I don't remember. I don't recall.
It's like real time therapy. Just getting
I
stuff
think
out.
one of them was taking a crap and realizing there's no paper.
Oh,
I think
that
made it.
sucks.
That's
Yeah.
a bad one.
That sucks. Like a paper cut. That sucks.
Yeah, yeah, I think that
Yeah.
may have hit it too. So
Yeah, that's I definitely
I like the
Open-ended
vague
drafts
ones.
I came up with. Yeah,
The open ended
you really get
drafts.
to explore the room. Whose turn is it?
that's Mark's.
That's mine.
All right, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4. We're halfway through. I gotta remember that. Your marker isn't working.
No, that's the board. All right, team. Here's the guy for my third pick. I'm gonna go with the slogan draft. I thought that
Slogan
was a
draft was good.
fantastic draft. I had a very divisive game plan in that draft. And
Oh,
that
yeah,
was,
you had a fun-
That,
you had a
that
fun
was
draft.
to come up with the old school names
Yeah.
that would or the old school slogans that would no longer play in today's
Yeah.
society.
That's a good play.
Mark did have like a string where he was like the 1-1 and chose absolute
He
terrible.
just dunked it.
Yeah. Yeah. But I think he was doing it on purpose.
He was doing
trying
it
to
on
be
purpose.
funny.
Yeah.
Leaning into
But
it.
it just didn't work. Just didn't work.
Yeah, that was a good one for socials too. You know, visible names, brands, logos.
You got Nike, I think.
Yeah.
Just do it. Yeah.
Yeah, so I think that was kind of like after that, almost nobody could recover.
Nobody could recover.
I think you also had Toys R Us Kid on that.
I had a good. I don't
Yeah.
remember which ones. I got to go back and look. It's been a while.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna go home tonight and watch every episode.
Every episode. yeah,
just
do it.
It's at least
Why not?
100 watch hours right
Yeah,
there.
just gonna do it right there.
At least. All right. Slogan draft off the board. I'm going to take this draft not because it was a good draft, not even because it was like the funniest draft, but I'm going to take emoji draft.
I'm so happy you chose that because that was the one I least wanted.
The reason I'm taking it is because this was a very intuitive episode. We had 2 guests. We had
Did we?
We had Brant. And
Oh wow, I forgot Brant was right, and I was the judge, so I didn't pick. I judged.
That was another thing, is because we had Judge Rocky on the side. We had him in a judge robe and in a judge wig with a camera set up on him, and we just never either recovered the footage for that or just simply didn't record.
It didn't record.
So Rocky is sitting on the side in a judge outfit talking into
it recorded. He didn't have audio, and it was every time.
It was a shame because I was absolutely rocking.
You were good. You were doing good.
I was. I mean,
not you didn't look good.
Oh no, I would have bet down.
Your ad-libbing on the show was good.
100%.
See, I was trying to give you a compliment, and then you try to. Just
Oh no,
take the compliment.
I think
it was fun. It was
your panties on the stage.
Torpedoed the compliment.
Not only do we have 2 guests, we had Rocky in a judge outfit. We had him talking without audio, and then it was the first time.
Who was the other guest? Brant and Lewis.
Maybe. I'm not gonna lie. I'm sorry, but I don't remember your name.
It was.
I met him that day. He works at your store.
Oh, Lopez. Mike Lopez.
Was it Mike Lopez? Yeah, it was.
Mike Lopez. I forgot he was on the show.
Yeah, they were both on.
You know what?
Wow.
That could be the replacement right there.
There you go. Look at that.
Yeah, he wears glasses too.
He does.
Yeah.
Got a mustache now. He's been growing it.
Look at that.
Yeah. That's all you need.
The funniest part of that episode to me is how desperately he needed to work the gavel as main character energy into a draft situation.
Oh yeah,
It's ridiculous. The fact that the gavel is still even on the table and has zero purpose on this show.
Back.
Well, I was definitely skewing the draft toward Brant. I wanted Brant to win.
Wow.
And so I was definitely trying to
I think
gavel.
he picked like the Ukrainian flag.
He did.
So you did the absolute opposite of what a judge is supposed to do.
Yeah, you weren't fair.
Completely biased.
Well, 100%. And I was definitely gaveling the shit out of these guys. And then Brant kept choosing the Ukrainian flag. I'm like, I can't work with this.
And like the eggplant emoji.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's
you should have played.
It just was so funny hearing Rocky talk as if he was in 3 rooms away.
Yeah, it didn't play. In the room it was great.
Yeah.
On the audio it was
That
terrible.
was back in the garage.
Kind of a staple because that was the first time or one of the first episodes that we had this set in the garage. Because originally the show was on our Guys on Sports set, and then we made a whole bunch of
groundbreaking show, a real turning point.
It was.
It was a real turning point.
It really is what helped us get to 7,000 subs.
That's right.
Which,
Thank you
by
for
the way,
being there.
thank you guys. We
Thank you
appreciate
all.
it.
We
We picked
love
up 57 new subscribers.
Oh, wow, that's right. That's a lot for us.
Make it 59.
I like how Zach is really taking a trip down memory lane
Make it
here.
69.
I feel like he's trying to make this purposefully difficult on himself.
Well, have you ever seen the scene in Batman where he's leaving the hospital and the hospital blows up?
Isn't that Joker?
That's Joker.
I kind of feel like
I haven't even seen the movie and I know that.
I kind of feel like that's what he's going to do. He's just going to walk away, and to him,
Everything
we will all
blows
be dead
up.
in a
Will
moment.
be
The
exploded.
only thing that I remember from Batman was where is he? Right?
Yeah.
Where's the trigger?
It's where is he or where is she?
What are you talking about? He says it a few different
I don't know.
times.
Actually, I've never seen any of those Batman movies.
That surprises us.
Yeah.
No, not at all.
Not one.
How many movies have you seen in your life?
Yeah, what
4,
movies do you know?
5? I mean,
Oh, you know what
I know he knows Stuart Little.
I've probably actually seen that.
Boss Baby 1, 2, and 3.
I'm watching X-Men for the first time.
What,
Like just all of
movies?
them.
Oh,
yeah.
cool.
Yeah, I've never seen literally any X-Men.
So wait, you're
movies.
quitting our show for lack of time, but you're watching
watching
the X-Men movies.
You gotta do something.
Doesn't track.
You gotta do something when you're.
You got all this free time. I found all this free time.
Yeah,
I can't watch TV?
I really wanted to watch True X-Men. All right, whose turn is it?
It's your turn.
Oh, shit.
It's hard because some of them are pretty bad.
Yeah,
Dude, yeah, I'm learning that. Honestly, Days of Future Past got
Days
a bad
of
rap
Future-
and isn't bad.
No, Days of Future Past is probably one of the best ones.
I think First Class is pretty good.
First Class and Days of Future Past.
You know what's
are
crazy?
really good.
I shouldn't be talking to you because you need to think of a pick, huh?
That's all right. I'll pick something.
I was gonna say I literally knew nothing about X-Men. No idea that Magneto and Professor X were friends. So I watched First Class because I watched in chronological order on like what was recommended.
Yeah.
So I'm like, oh, they're like that makes X-Men so much cooler to me because like they're like they have such a relationship. Yeah,
That's cool.
yeah. That's my TED talk.
That
on
makes
X-Men.
sense. All right, so I'm going with number 1, Hall Pass Draft. For the reason I said before, you guys picked a bunch of dudes. And I mean, it really
Yeah, I had a
let me know how either gay or whipped
or
you were.
yeah.
Or pandering. This
No, I
was,
think he was pandering to his girlfriend. I
this
think.
was, oh,
Yeah, he
you're
was
saying
for
him.
sure.
Yeah.
And then he tried to like age shame me.
That was dirty.
I picked somebody that was like
Kylie Jenner.
34, and he's like, "You can't." I'm like,
It was Kylie Jenner. She was like 22 at the time.
To be fair, I think you
I don't
also
think that
picked.
was it. I think
it was 100% Kylie Jenner. I remember it.
But you dodged the whole thing. You just picked guys.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I did. It was a bad strat because my girlfriend's like, "Why'd you pick guys?" I was like, "You, what? If I picked girls and talked about
Well,
how
he
they were
picked
for
one
3
a
girl
man
though.
and pick
Wait,
girls.
He
That's
picked
what she
one
wants.
girl though.
So here,
Selena.
Yeah.
His
Here's-
one
no,
one.
I couldn't.
You did. You did.
here's
I had
what
to.
stood out to me on
You
that
didn't
draft.
get Selena in something else that I
Yeah.
took her.
It was the wish draft.
And you cried about
I
it.
think it was. I think Rocky's draft strategy in that draft specifically was probably the most comical to me because we had to challenge two of his female picks as to whether or not they were 18 years of age, and then he verbally says at one point, "I feel like I'm falling behind on the dudes. I gotta pick a guy."
Yeah.
But he doubled.
I
He
picked a
doubled
guy
down.
and
He
my
picked
guy.
a black guy.
And not just any black guy.
Michael B. Jordan.
The black
Michael
guy.
B. Jordan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let the record be shown. All of these picks were of proper age, and it was funny because I did have the strat of picking all dudes, and then I like brought you down to my level, and you like took a dude as well.
No, well, so like I needed
Plan on taking a guy.
Well, he's a winner. He doesn't want to lose, so he's like, "This son of a bitch is he
because I
playing
think
an
I
angle
picked,
that I need?"
I think I picked Russell Wilson's wife.
Sierra
You
Wilson.
did have Sierra.
Yeah, because then you said something about like meatballs or like cooking.
Yeah, he was gonna give her some
Well,
meatballs.
Like you wanted to cook
I
a good
invited
meal
her
for
over
her.
to my house for some meatballs.
Yeah.
That's what it was.
Yeah.
Trish would love that.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter.
How much does it pay? I mean, if she's bringing
Dang.
money, Trish is okay with it.
But then I think you also picked somebody that was from like Disney Junior or something too.
No, he didn't pick.
You 100% picked Kylie Jenner though. That's who it was.
Kylie Jenner is not too young to
Or
pick.
Kendall Jenner. That's who it was.
Yeah, I
It
mean,
was-
she
it
was
was
in her
Kendall Jenner.
20s, I think, because we had to age check it.
Yeah,
Yeah, we
I
had to
mean,
age check
It
it.
was Kendall Jenner. That's
I
who.
get it.
I think Kendall Jenner just looks like the youngest Kardashian, maybe.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, look, it's literally I have it right here.
Oh yeah, look at that.
What were my choices
Yeah,
here?
you should rip them off.
Trisha is my choice as your team name. There was Gal Gadot, Kendall
Yeah.
Jenner, Ciara, Bryce Dallas Howard, and Michael B. Jordan. So gay.
What were the other ones?
Who was the fourth one?
Bryce Dallas Howard.
Oh,
I
yeah.
don't even know who that is.
Yeah.
It's
yeah.
the redhead from the Jurassic World.
Oh, interesting.
I had Margot Robbie, Camila Cabello, Alexa Demi, Karol G, and Beyonce in the 5th round. You just had a bunch of guys.
Can you name them? I forget who they were.
You had Selena Gomez, Harry Styles, Ryan Reynolds, Austin Butler, and Ryan Gosling.
Wow.
Yeah.
You
And
went for it there.
Team Kreider toss went Scarlett Johansson, Zendaya. She's pretty young.
Zendaya's in her 20s.
She's
So
yeah,
same
what
as
the hell?
same as Jenner.
She's in her 20s.
So
Same as Jenner.
Yeah, but we weren't on the fence of whether or not she was 18.
Well, who are we on the fence of somebody being 18? All the other ones are old.
No, the Jenner.
I think Zendaya is younger
Jenner,
than
I didn't
Jenner.
think she was.
I think
she's in her
Zendaya
20s.
probably is younger than.
Zendaya's
Yeah,
younger than
she's
Jenner.
definitely young. And,
no, we looked
and
that up.
She was on Disney Channel.
She was like 25.
Yeah,
Disney
you were.
Junior.
she was on
He's
Disney
the one.
Junior, you
He's the
idiot.
one that picked it. Boy, you are channeling, man. You are channeling.
What were the rest of the picks? Was that it?
Eva Mendes, Mila Kunis, which is a good pick. I'm mad I didn't get that. And Shakira.
Hips don't lie.
All right. So I'm gonna go and make my pick, and this is an easy one. Things we would do for $1 million.
Yeah.
One of my
You
favorite-
wouldn't do much, would you?
Well, I mean, I think I said
Sell
go
some-
to the bank.
sell
I think
some
my,
chicken sandwich.
I think
Yeah,
my
that
final
was-
answer was go to the bank.
So dumb. One of my favorite intros because it just starts off with, "Yeah, I think I would do crack."
That's right.
Perfect.
That's right. You said it was no.
It was me.
It you? That's right. You said weekend crack.
For $1 million,
He said
I
weekend
think I could.
crack.
I think I
Weekend
could survive.
crack.
I really do think if I had if someone gave me $1 million,
because we
I think
got
I could
into
survive a
like
weekend
how
of crack.
addictive crack was,
Yes,
and
we
like how
did.
you just don't stop it.
I think I could do it. I would. Part of my money from the $1 million would be like really good rehab.
So you'd be out $1 million.
No, really, it's not how much it costs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe I
I
wouldn't
think
do
you made
rehab.
that point too.
Oh,
You made that point in the draft. I
dang.
remember that.
Deja
too.
vu.
It might be worth the try for $1 million. I don't know.
I don't
$1 million?
remember any of my choices except for the one which I 100% did to bother you guys was just go to my bank.
Yeah.
I 100% did it to bother Mark. I think specifically because he had said something to me about a guy who like put gold in his cracks in his garage.
Silver.
Oh yeah.
Silver.
Yeah, and I was like, what the hell?
Yeah. He
Tell me
melts
where
down
this guy
silver.
lives. I'll rob him tomorrow.
That was an Armageddon draft with your gun. You were going to rob him.
Yeah. Okay, my turn, huh?
No, I think it's Mark's turn.
Oh, just kidding.
All right. Team in round 4, team, here's a guy. I'm just going to go with the greatest black athletes. I think that was a
It was
fantastic
a good
draft.
draft. I do feel like the ethnic traits draft should have been in the spot.
Yeah. I feel
Well,
like
I think
that
the
too.
problem we ran into a little bit is we had to really like designate what constituted black, and that could have. It felt like we were on the edge.
We were on the edge.
That was an era in Guys on Draft where we were very technical.
Yes, very technical because like we gavelled people because they were partial. Because
Yes, we
remember,
did.
we ended up with the mixed race
We
draft.
did a
Right,
mixed
no,
race
you-
draft.
you
They
took an
had to be
American
100%
Indian.
black.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You took an American Indian.
I took Franco Harris, I think, and you guys told me that I couldn't
He's mixed.
because he was Italian.
and
That's
black.
right.
That's the whole thing
And
with
black.
yeah, but I took him in the mixed draft, and you said I couldn't because I
doesn't-
clipped the whole thing.
That doesn't sound like me.
Yeah, I don't believe it.
The great thing about a podcast is that you can go back and watch not only the episode,
but why
the
would
clip.
I? Because he is like mixed.
I know, and then Phil goes, you know what? Yeah, I think I'm a gavel too, and I'm like, what the hell?
Well, I remember you guys stole in one of the drafts. You stole what's
Bruce
his name?
Lee.
Bruce Lee from
Oh
me.
yeah.
yeah.
And then afterwards, I proved that you guys were a bunch of assholes and wrong because he had won competitions, but you stole him.
he didn't win.
You stole him in the best Asian draft.
Two things about that. Well, I put this instead of ethnic
Best
traits draft
Asian.
because one, I mean, what a friggin' title of greatest black athletes draft. That's insane. But then we also did a
We
series
did
on it.
greatest everybody.
No, I'm saying we did a series on it.
very inclusive.
And then for the greatest black athletes draft, you guys had a guest on the show.
We had Sean Scott,
Yeah, Sean.
Black guy.
which
Yeah.
made it okay.
Yep.
In your mind, and that's what's sad about it.
And
I
then
think
for
we mentioned this is okay because Sean's here.
and for the mixed athletes draft, we had a live studio audience. Remember?
No.
We had two people. I forget their names. I'm so sorry.
Oh yeah, I do remember that.
Yeah.
Who was that again? They thought it was pretty funny.
Someone from does he do does he help with delivery for Chick-fil-A? I don't know if he still
Justin.
does that
Justin
anymore.
Justin
Nichols was
Nichols.
it,
Yeah. And then was it his sister?
Yeah, he's the delivery
Yeah,
guy.
yeah, I think it was his
Yeah,
sister.
'cause they
Justin
were-
and his sister, yeah.
They use this to get information.
I
don't know
remember the
what not to
hardest.
do.
The hardest draft was greatest white athletes because
Yeah, there's so many.
because you took Bird, and I needed a basketball player, so I tried to make the argument that Dirk was better than Bird.
Oh yeah, that
and
was
you
that's
guys
a bad-
rightfully
yeah.
crucified.
that did
me.
well on
Yeah.
TikTok.
Yeah, you rightfully crucified me, but I had to stick with because I mean it's a short list.
One of my favorite things about that greatest black athletes draft was that
What a
Sean
sentence.
Scott was like he was a great sport about everything, a great team player. I know we were trying to we're trying to kind of poke at him a little bit with our team names.
I don't remember.
I don't
the
I don't
team.
remember that team's names.
Which is
I wasn't
just
on that episode.
ridiculous. And his disgust with us, his comical disgust, obviously, because we do everything in jest, but his comical disgust was pretty funny.
I remember you took Jerry Rice and started naming the stats, and then he's like, very white of you to name the stats.
He did.
Yeah.
He did. But I won the draft, I think, because of that.
What?
Yeah.
I had some great picks. I absolutely had some great picks.
Miniseries are fun on the show. Go back and check them out.
Yeah.
Uh,
I liked when we did like series like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, me too.
Every
We
once
can
in a
do it
while.
again.
Didn't we do that with 2000s and decades?
Well,
We started.
so we
2000s
started it.
and-
We did the 80s.
No, we did the
90s.
No, we were going down.
We did the
yeah, we did the
2010s and the
2010s,
2000s.
Yeah.
2000s, yeah. Yeah, we should pick that back up and do the 90s and 80s. But
Yeah.
losing him, though, it'll make the 80s less fun because
We'll just
we
get
knew,
Mike.
we knew that was going to be a struggle.
Ask Mike. In the
I
fifth
think
round.
Mark is too much for Mike. I'm not going to lie.
What?
Because he's like a devout, like
Just ease him in.
really devout Christian. I think he might be highly offended.
Just wean him in.
Nah, I don't slander religion ever.
He just doesn't believe in it.
He calls it a fairy tale, so kind of slander, a little bit slander.
But I don't outwardly do
It's
it.
like it's like when you get a new cat. You gotta put the old cat in the room and put the other cat on the other side of the door. They feel each other out and
they
get
purr.
comfortable.
Yeah.
And then you introduce them.
Yeah. Okay.
Team draft.
Sounds good.
I mean, I'm not going
round.
to say, I'm not saying, I'm not going to veto the guy if he's really that devout where he's going to, come in here and try to, put me on a cross. I mean, flattered, yeah, obviously, but
The name of the teams were team. I wonder who was this? Darkness was one.
It's probably Rocky.
That wasn't me.
Whoever had Jerry Rice.
I regret my team name was the second. Team Tigger was the third.
Wow.
That was not me. That sounds like Mark.
no, I changed my team name. I was
Team First Round Knockout was the fourth.
What was the
That
team?
sounds like me.
What were the picks for Darkness?
PC.
I changed my team name to I regret my team name.
I think Team Tigger was Sean, actually.
it
That
was.
makes sense.
So
I
that
think
would
I
be-
was Darkness.
Yeah, and I was PC.
I got to about the
First
third
round
round.
knockout.
I got to about the third round with my original team name.
Jackson
and
Feller
after
said
saying,
Darkness won.
Shout out Jackson Fellers.
After saying my team name so many times, I got gun shy and I had to pull it. I had
What
to pull
was
the
your
plug
team
on
name?
it. It was Team Extra Leg Muscle.
Yeah, I do remember that. I think that's why I went so political.
Jimmy the Greek
politically
over
correct, because I was worried about.
Try to
That was,
bounce them out.
that was
Yeah.
Jimmy the Greek throwback.
Yeah.
All right. Whose turn it'd be?
Team draft in the 5th round is going to go with the pie draft.
Yeah.
One of our
Those are
One
good
of-
drafts, actually.
one of our more recent
recent,
episodes on this draft
On this
board.
draft board.
Was a good good episode.
Good episode.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not going to say anything else.
Yeah.
Because I think I'm going to get mocked for it.
My turn. I was just playing the copy.
No,
game.
go ahead. Proceed.
I will.
Oh man,
Feel bad for my big Willie over here.
the hell is even left? Will Smith, duos draft.
Did no one take duos draft?
Nobody did duos draft yet?
I don't
What?
think so, right?
No, that ain't gonna be me.
We already talked. Oh, we talked about it before we start recording.
Okay, I'm
would've
going
taken
with
that.
the color draft.
And that one.
This
that's
was
it.
another one that was great because, man, if you go look, I just looked it over. A lot of really creative answers. You don't realize how much color's out there in the world.
Yeah, and
until
it's
you
fun.
have to draft it.
Because people think color draft. What does that mean? We drafted
Colors.
red in the
Well, I
first
know
round.
we got into
I
a
took
big
blue.
argument about what color the sun was.
No, that was the orange draft.
yeah, big difference there.
Okay, buddy.
No, I remember someone wanted to take light black or
Me.
or
Yeah.
dark gray.
Stupidest,
It's Rocky, light black.
Light black.
stupidest
Yeah.
pick,
Dumb.
right?
Dumb.
Wow.
So dumb.
Yeah.
No, there is a light black.
There's
I made
not,
an argument.
though.
No
I
light
proved
black.
It.
No.
Our
No.
listeners supported it.
You've not proven it.
It's not true at
It's
all.
called gray.
Light black.
Gran-
I
it might
took,
be granite or
Light black.
light
Graphite.
black.
I took forest green. I remember.
Isn't black the definition is the
Absence of light.
Absence of
absence of
color.
light?
So
Yeah.
light black makes even more sense with that description.
No, it's the
you add a
absence-
little bit of light.
So that it's no longer
Boom.
black.
No, it's the absence of color, not the absence of light.
Light black.
I don't know if I
People got
trust
it.
your science because you thought the sun was
People got
a
it.
different color than it is.
People got it. People got it. You know, it was yellow, and he said it was orange.
No,
Who
no,
the
no,
team
no,
could-
the other way around. They said it was orange, and I said no, it's yellow. I said nobody ever paints the sun as orange, and they
And
swore
then I think I
up and
proved you
down
wrong.
that it's orange.
It was me, and I think I proved you wrong. Like I brought up pictures and flashed them and proved
No, no,
people
no.
at
No,
painted
because
them.
what we actually
Just
did
'cause
do is
people
we,
say it's
we
real
got to a
doesn't make it real,
scientific
Rocky.
level,
People.
and I told you that it's white hot.
This
and it's
isn't
actually
Family
white.
Feud, okay?
people.
Who had gold?
I don't know.
Team Crayola. I think that was me.
Might have been.
What were the team names?
Color Me Bad,
Oh, Mark.
Kaleidoscope, and ROYGBIEV.
That was me.
Yeah.
Roy G. Biv.
You had Lilac.
Yep.
That's a
it.
pretty color. It's nice. It's like
Who
light
had
purple.
who's Kaleidoscope?
Me, I think.
You had
Yeah.
turquoise, so.
Yeah. Hey, we started running out of colors.
Oh man, I've got some honorable mentions.
We
that
started running out of colors. There's only, we got to 20, and it was
So-
starting to get a little thin.
With my last pick,
Yeah.
I am going to pick the duelist draft because I remember it being pretty good. I think it was a little bit contentious. We were talking about.
We were pretty worked up talking shit about these two before.
We were for sure.
And then it kind of rolled over
And
into
then
the
we
episode.
argued about, you said the greatest, and I thought it was somebody else. I said
I don't remember.
Robin.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because I think it was, am I mixing up the
Think so.
drafts? Because I think the draft I'm thinking of was greatest sidekicks.
Yes.
Greatest sidekicks.
Yeah.
So I don't remember duels at all, but it's better than, it's better than the other ones. So I'll leave that one for Mark.
It's a good clip.
Well, it looks like team here's a guy who gets stuck with Will Smith as the 20th pick in the draft.
It's not a bad draft, though. It's a top 20 draft.
It wasn't. It wasn't a terrible
Well, top
draft.
20 according to Zach, though.
Yeah, that's true.
That's
And
what I
he's
thought.
leaving. so.
I mean,
I'm trying to recall some of the picks in there because it was right around the time of the slap. So
I do wanna go
obviously-
back
Men in
and,
Black,
watch all the
Independence
drafts now.
Day.
I can
I
find
mean,
it
just
for
to
you.
name a few off the top of my head for sure.
One of the an honorable mention or two honorable mentions that I didn't put on here was the Wish draft because you wished that you were married to Selena Gomez and it put me into a
that's
deep
right.
Sure did.
spiral.
That's right.
And then the other one was that you just reminded me of was the ice cream flavors draft.
Yeah, and you
Because-
guys absolutely ridiculed me, and then we had like studio guests came in and like backed up every one of my picks.
But
No,
you were
I
wrong
don't
about
remember
the
was
chocolate peanut butter.
Yitties.
It's a flavor.
Gomez got them Yitties.
I'm trying to find the Will Smith draft.
Do you see the guy she's with now?
Yeah, Benny Blanco.
Yeah,
Wow.
I know.
Wow,
Makes me
you
think I have a
lost.
shot.
Wow, you lost out.
Yeah.
I'll
He's
bet
probably,
might-
he's probably treating you good.
First off, Benny
He-
Blanco's a genius.
Well, yeah, but he might have a way better personality
Wait,
than
why though?
Zach, probably, right?
What
Benny Blanco's personality is fantastic.
Well,
Yeah.
what'd he do? What
Benny Blanco
He's
is
a
a music
producer.
producer, like a big time
Yeah.
music producer.
Yeah,
I didn't know
he's that
that.
guy.
Okay, guys. Okay. I'm sure if I what is
music, I'd be
You know, the odd thing is, like, I'm not saying she's unattractive, but
here
I'm
we go.
saying the fact that he thinks she's the most attractive.
It doesn't. But see, you don't. That's why I know that there's something wrong with you. What's that?
I'm going through Instagram. I found
Go
this,
sit on a
I
carrot.
found this quote of Mark saying, like, literally saying, "Alshon Jeffrey, go sit on a carrot."
It was good sound advice.
I'm.
Did I say that?
Yeah, you sure did.
God damn! I just drop gems all over the place, don't
Yeah,
I?
That's what
you could call them that.
I promise you I'll be able to find this in a few moments.
So, do we have any more honorable mentions,
I
boys?
thought Animal Cage Fight draft was a clever one.
They were fun.
Yeah.
They were a
Animal
lot
Cage
of
Fight
fun.
was good.
The mythical powers or mythic creatures was fun because we got onto the running joke of Rocky's a wizard and is like 1,000
was
years
good.
old. Yeah, you guys made me pick fairy for something. I forget if that was the same draft or not.
Did we make you, or was it?
Did
like
you want to?
loads
No, I
quick?
think you actually did make me do that.
It doesn't sound like that.
Sounds exactly like
Biggest excuses draft.
that was a good one.
I think there was. How do you know you're drunk? I know that was one of the drafts.
Yeah, that was a good
That
one.
was one.
Two of our best performing ones were the sauces draft
I was
Yes.
just looking at
and the fast food draft.
Yeah, fast food because we really went in.
That was a really good draft.
I remember going out to eat after that because I was so hungry.
I'm hungry right now.
I fought the urge to go to White Castle because Phil and I talked so much about White Castle.
Social events day. Social events draft was good.
Like 21st birthday
I feel
party
like
and
the
stuff like that.
sauces draft was controversial. Wasn't there like 3 different sauces that everybody fought?
What do you think went 1-1
For what?
on social events draft?
21st birthday probably.
What do you think?
I thought it was a Super Bowl.
It was a Super Bowl.
Oh.
21st birthday went number 2.
Ah.
New Year's Eve went
I
3.
chose the Super Bowl actually.
Barbecues 4. Weddings 5. Pool party 6.
I'm looking at a draft right now that was July 16th, 2022. Worst things to get on your hands draft.
Oh, that was a good
That
draft.
was a
Yeah.
good
There was
draft.
one in the third round. Someone put your own liquid protein. And
That's
then
smart, for
three
sure.
picks after someone took Mark's liquid protein.
Yes.
That was me. I took.
We
mine.
put the shot. We had the picture of Mark's face on a semen.
Team Touch My Hands, who was Phil, that was your team. Team Touch My Hands took
Yeah.
spoiled female clams. Like
Which is oddly
the,
specific.
Yeah, that's the pick. It was spoiled
Incredibly
female
specific.
clams.
Well, do you know what I was talking about?
Well, yeah.
Rocky does it, obviously.
No.
He thought I was talking about actual clams.
Well, I for a moment I didn't. That
Yes,
I
you
I
did,
looked at
yeah.
you.
I was trying to be a gentleman about it.
Yeah.
I'm honing in on the Will Smith draft. I can feel it.
It's got to be the first one you said, right?
It's one of them.
It was early on. When was the slap? It was the Oscars last year, right? So around this time last year, when were the
no,
Oscars?
it was definitely in like 2022.
July. Holy shit! It's been that long. It's been 2 years.
Gas station foods draft.
Mark took
nachos.
Nachos.
Yeah. Rocky took gas station corn dogs, and then I put the picture of the corn dog on the floor, and it pissed him
Yeah.
off.
Yeah, it did piss him off.
Well, because that began you're
slice.
trying to lead people to vote against our other teams.
I do remember that.
Comedy movies draft was good by the decade we did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was good.
I do remember that shortly after we aired that gas station foods draft, we in fact went to New Orleans and stopped at a gas station, and I did
Valera.
get nachos.
Yeah.
Rocky got a sausage on a stick from Buc-ee's.
Yes,
I did.
So we
But
found
you know
out.
my rule.
Yeah, you sausage, you eat it.
Never say no
you
sausage.
So never say no to sausage.
I found the Will Smith draft.
Nice.
Team M. This is back when we didn't have team names, which is kind of crazy. March 30th, 2022. Team M, which was Mark, took DJ Jazzy Jeff, Getting Jiggy with It Will Smith,
Yeah.
Miami Will Smith, Lover Will Smith.
Wait, what?
Lover, just like I guess when he was a husband. You know what I mean? Like I have a
Just
picture.
maybe in bed?
I have a picture of him and Jada like in the early years.
He's a
Maybe they
lover.
were like a
Oh, maybe.
iconic
them as a
couple. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. that
and then
makes
Welcome to Earth's Will Smith.
Oh,
He did the Welcome to Earth
Independence Day.
documentary.
You haven't seen that movie, right?
No. Like Welcome to Earth, like the
was
documentary
one
that he
he
did.
with his son.
Oh,
Yeah.
Team Z was me. I took Pandemic Will, where he got like really fat. Red Table Will, which is like the whole situation.
yeah, that's a bad will. Who picked that?
This is my team. I got Slapgate Will in the third round.
Slapgate Will is not bad.
I took Father Will,
Father Will's
and then
good.
I took Philly Willie because he's an Eagles fan when he did the Eagles montage video.
That's funny.
Team P, Phil's team, took Independence Day Will.
Best will.
MIB Alien Dance Will Smith.
It's good will.
Pursuit of Happiness Will.
I think I got the goat will list.
You took After Earth Will.
Well, After Earth Will's not
and
so
then
great.
with the very last pick in the draft,
Yeah.
515, you took Fresh Prince intro Will.
I won the Will Smith draft.
Yeah, you
Come
cleared-
on.
you
I got
cleared
the
it.
Fresh Prince of Bel-Air intro at 5.5.
You cleared it. Yeah, you cleared it.
Come on. Pursuit
yeah.
of Happiness will?
Yeah.
Wouldn't it be 5-4?
Whatever. He said 5.5.
It was
Well, he said 5-1-5.
515, yeah.
Yeah, whatever. All right, good. You got me on that technicality. Good job.
I don't think.
So yeah, that's the draft.
That's the draft.
yeah.
So as we say farewell to you. We say farewell to Zach. This is the last episode. Everybody say bye. Bye, Zach. We want you to make sure you like and subscribe, hit the notification bell, let us know who you think won the draft, and suggest what we should draft next. Go follow us on all your socials at GON Podcast. That's on TikTok, Instagram, and obviously if you're watching us here on YouTube, please comment underneath, and everywhere you listen to podcasts, go listen as well. Thank
Except
you.
for Apple, because we haven't got it fixed yet, but everything else.
Yeah, we still haven't fixed that. All right. Hey,
the main
guys. Any last parting words?
Yeah,
Thanks for having me.
I would love for us to hit it so that we can make them do terrible things to have to come back on the show.
That'd be nice.
You know, like if we started making money and he suddenly said, I found a lot of time.
I ran out of X-Men movies to watch.
Yeah.
Or what we do is we invite them here right after we make it, and we
Yeah.
lock that front door, and we just make them kind of stand outside the window,
Yeah, watch.
trying to get in,
Like a cat.
watching us,
Almost like a cat.
like a cat.
In this universe, I'm picturing you guys are so rich you can like somehow create like weather and like it's raining outside as I'm looking through the window.
They have the technology.
Yeah. Or just pay some guy just like pour water.
Sprinkler.
It's like an easy way to do it.
Sprinkler work.
Yeah, sprinkler would do it.
All right, guys, that's the show. We love you. Peace.